It has been an especially tough year for many of our senior citizens as they face isolation from families and friends.
Yeah, but we found one aging musician who pulled out his horn to cheer up his neighbors and stir up some excitement for Saints games. Dave McNamara introduces us to this special music man in the heart of Louisiana.
It's been nearly 80 years since Jack picked up his first musical instrument. He doesn't really practice anymore, but this is his warm-up for game day. Jack puts on what he calls his uniform, and he heads downstairs to a pre-game lunch with his neighbors. Like so many older Americans, Jack and his fellow residents at the Trace Senior Apartment Community in Covington have been pretty much alone since the pandemic hit.
I thought it might be fun for him because there's very little along that line that happens. Guess what happens today?
This is Jack's third Saint season playing his cornet here.
Clap with when we go along, keep time with it.
He gets a few claps and a few smiles as he tries to bring home the excitement of a Saints game. Jack grew up in New Orleans and picked up his first trumpet as a fifth grader at Crossman Elementary School. He not only picked his instrument, but he chose his profession. He wanted to be a band director.
I was determined that I was going to be a band director. That's what I wanted in life.
Here's a picture of Jack in high school in the Warren Easton Band. He's in the back row, and clarinetist Pete Fountain is in the front.
He was an excellent musician, and he took it very seriously.
Jack became a band leader in college, as a drum major at LSU, and then at Southeastern in Hammond. After graduation, Jack became Mr. Mac to his students in elementary, junior high, and high school bands. He also led his church choirs. And he was always the teacher, always tutoring students during his off time.
I just enjoyed it, and that kid needed a little help.
How hard is it at age 88 to pick up the cornet and blow it again?
I'm surprised every time I do it because I can do it.
Mr. Mac and I have a special connection. Jack McNamara started teaching me about music when I was still in diapers. He also taught me how to catch a football and throw a baseball. And he taught me how important it is to do something you love. But like so many other people, 2020 has been a tough year for Dad and the rest of our family. After 67 years of marriage, he lost the real love of his life, Juanita, just a few months ago.
It's something in life that you've got to live with. And I've learned how to handle it where it doesn't set me nuts.
But despite the loss, the isolation of a pandemic, and the challenges of old age, this music man plays on. With the heart of Louisiana, Dave McNamara, Fox 8 Local First.
Sounds like Jack still has it. Jack McNamara says he plans on playing the Saints for every game this season. It's really helping to lift the spirits, I'm sure.
I love that
For so
story
many
by
people.
Dave.
Yeah.